Hello again, everybody. Ryan Hyatt here with the Sharp Angle Syndicate, one of our great shows that we love to bring you some betting strategy tips. And this one's going to be on college basketball with the new revamped site. We're going to try to do more and more of this. And today, we could be more excited to get college basketball back on the board. It provides great opportunity for our clients and subscribers and for ourselves as well. Today, I wanted to throw out just a few ideas, some things that have helped me and some of my friends over the years. It might work for you. And it really boils down to about three things, major league, that you've got to have if you're going to be successful in college basketball betting. One, sources, where you get your information on a daily basis. Two, we're going to talk about conferences and we're going to talk about teams. First off, on sources, good news. More than ever, you can get great information on college basketball. College basketball, unlike the NBA, you don't have to worry about load management. You do have to worry about some injury situations, and you can find out a lot of information. There are still some free newspaper sites. I highly recommend fan blogs, well-run fan blogs, and podcasts on the schools. They're readily available. I'm not endorsing one, but the Locked On Fill in the Blank School podcast is a really good one. The Locked On ACC Basketball, Locked On Big 12. Those are usually updated every day, and that's what you want to see. One that is updated every day. You can find for teams, and I'll throw out one that I cover in Texas Tech. Staking the Plains is a website. I have my own, theraiderland.com, but it's a little bit different. But Staking the Plains, they do aggregate news dump every day. I would make a list of these things. Find one or two people on Twitter and one or two people for each team that you want to pay attention to. Or if it's a certain game, go to that. The sources are out there. Build your list now, and then you know quickly if you're looking at a game, who do I need to look at? What's the most important information they've got out there? You'll learn a lot. College basketball, very forthcoming usually when it comes to injuries, coaching decisions, flow of play for a team. When we're talking about totals, have they been playing at a high level offensively? They slowed it down. What are we doing? You can find that information, but you've got to narrow it down because there's so much out there. You don't want junk. Get the good stuff. Now, what do we mean when we talk about conferences or teams? I recommend this approach every year to my friends. They've used it. It works well for them. Pick a conference. In addition to your normal basketball sports betting, pick one conference that you're going to super focus on. Doesn't matter what it is. Some people like to go to the smaller conferences. They feel like they've got a bettor's edge there, that some of these games are going to be lesser bet. There might be a bigger advantage to you in a less fluid market, perhaps. I don't know. That's entirely up to you. I think it's all about committing to the conference. Once you commit to your conference for the year, commit to two teams in that conference. Decide that you're going to know everything about those two teams. I would also recommend right now, make sure these are two teams that you have zero personal rooting interest in. Do not allow any of your personal biases to cloud any of your judgment on this. So now we've got a conference we know about. Now we've got two teams in the conference. That's going to give us anywhere between 50 and 60 high leverage betting opportunities. And by high leverage, I mean high leverage from an information standpoint, that you should know as much, if not more than anybody, that they should be calling you up and putting you on VSIN and putting you on at South Point and saying, what do you think about this game? You know more about it because you know those two teams. And again, there are so many ways to get that information off the internet now. You don't have to sit there and climb through box scores, like we did 20 years ago or whatever. So there you go. Those are three things we look at: sources, conference, teams. After that, don't get overwhelmed, particularly early on. You're going to have so many college basketball betting opportunities every day. Do you really think you know that much about them? Do you really think you're going to beat the market? Yes, there are going to be some opportunities. Yes, Greg Hoops Peterson can help you out. Yes, we're going to help you out here at the Sharp Angle Syndicate. But just kind of slow the old bankroll a little bit early on. We sit there and we go through football where we've got, well, now it's better that we almost have a game every night. But, it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type setup for a lot of us. Basketball rolls around, you want to fire all the time. Bankroll discipline is going to be key for you in college basketball. Remember those lines? They're not going to be out very long. We try to get them to you as early as possible on our college basketball plays. And again, we're fairly confident on these because no load management in college basketball. NBA is a whole nother animal. We're going to have a big discussion about that with Smee and with Stevie Shrimp here in the coming days. But college basketball, we feel like we can get you Our lines early give you confidence to play them. That's what we want you to do. We want you to play with our plays. We want you to sign up at Sharp Angle Syndicate. We've got our new free play of the day. If you've been to the site before and you're coming back now, you realize, wow, this thing looks new. It looks different. It is. The one thing that hadn't changed is our commitment to you, to making it a great experience and to giving you winners, just like we've done. We're tearing up the NFL the last 2 weeks, really hitting their stride right now in the National Football League. So you don't want to miss out on any of the plays. Get in great promo codes, NBW20, just save you a bundle. Use NBW20 on your promo code at Sharp Angle Syndicate. Tell your friends about it. Don't be the only one. Don't let them mooch off you. Come on, everybody, pay the freight. You got to be able to do that. All right. We love visiting with you guys. You can do this on Twitter at Ryan Hyatt Media, at sharpanglesyndicate.com. It's fun, and our packages are still as competitively priced as anybody. We promise we're going to bring you value. There's a few thoughts on early college basketball. Drop us a note if you like what we're doing.